like emotional connections really matter.
They
so by the time I'm coming to have a sexual relationship and my mom is watching, Mom, I'm still a virgin.
I'm not laughing.
What did you hear me say? I changed my mind.
Can you start, please?
That's goody,
I
goody,
take
goody, goody.
it
That's
back. Yeah, let's go. Erase and rewind. Where the fuck did you grow up? You guys don't know Erase and Rewind?
I feel like I know that
I've
song.
been changing my mind.
I mean, it kind of rings a bell. I just don't know
I changed
the
my
lyrics.
mind. Woo!
Unajua kuna mtu aliniuliza nikuulize bangi gani wewe smoke anaitaka.
Kwanza hiyo episode ya last I was just wondering guy.
I was told
guy, let's do it. Ask me
the shots.
Okay.
It's those tequila shots.
Hi guys.
Who was that?
You first hi.
Cheers. This is what
do your hair like Carrie. 1, 2, 3.
That's not funny.
Yo.
Like, we're seriously going to start like that?
He's always like
But then how is it having manuelas?
It's good.
he's really
But it's still stormy sometimes.
Did you buy like someone's dreadies? That's weird.
What do you mean that's
so
weird?
this
Yeah,
is
I was
like
gonna
a
say nice,
hairstyle
but it's
you're
also
like
weird.
putting locks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
And I was told that if you get someone's locks, that you're getting their bad vibes.
You just have to know where
Yo,
they're
listen,
from.
you've never met babes with weaves?
Yeah.
They have bad vibes from India. When the chile kasirika, she
Sometimes it's not
say,
them.
why are you talking to me like that? The Indian in their hair. Because I don't even
But
know.
niliambiwa
Considering
ukiosha-
Africans are very superstitious, right? Unatoka sisi wa Kisii, atuende kwa barber shop. Unatoka na nywele zako zote.
You start picking
You
it.
go to a barber shop in Kisii.
Utarogwa.
All of a sudden you start finding yourself, you're just giving your money and you've gone crazy. Yeah. No, I'm kidding though. But like we're very superstitious about hair. But somehow when it comes to weaves, is where we draw the line. It's like,
Yeah.
it's okay. It's somebody else's hair. You don't even know which body part it came from.
Yeah, that's
But
true.
I was
Because I have
told to,
a
like-
friend who grew his locks from his
Yeah?
friend who cut his locks. He didn't get from a random person. He also doesn't believe in getting them
No,
from
but
a
to
random
clean
person.
out the bad vibes, you osha it with cannabis
So okay,
oil.
akikukasirikia anasema
Oh,
wewe
you
leta
wash it with
dreads
cannabis
zangu.
oil?
No, I don't know where to find cannabis oil. I don't do that.
Chops your
I don't do
dreadies.
You didn't wash it with cannabis oil?
No, I don't.
So if
I don't do
if
that.
you start seeing you acting funny, it's your hair. It's
Wait.
not you.
Cannabis oil si atalewa.
Ata?
Kutoka kwa
Atalewa.
nywele.
Atalewa.
Kama akili ni nywele ukieka hapo.
Wewe wacha kutufundisha Kiswahili hapa. First you've taught us a word. Able to tell guys what you've taught us.
Pinji.
What does pinji mean?
Pinji means kuibia mtu kitu.
Like the way you pinji those dreads.
Bad.
You know I was setting up for something. But guys, it's so good to have you. As in, how's your week been?
Heavy,
Yeah.
Long.
but dope.
Yeah. I saw you teaching Lotan how to dance.
Lota na juu.
Oh,
So
that
sorry, I
must
saw
have
you
been an
trying
uphill
to
challenge.
teach because Lotan cannot be taught.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he
Yeah.
can't
Must
do
have
that
been a
shoulder thingy.
Kabisai, he was like dancing this thing
Yeah.
like a Masai. But can he do the Masai jump? Because
I think he can.
you should have-
I think
you
he
should have
can.
checked
I saw
it.
you in Dubai. How was
That
that?
is not a dance,
you
guys.
guys, Dubai was lit.
How was Dubs? Why
Ilikuwa
didn't you
fiti,
tell
man.
us?
Yeah.
Dandia
I
hiyo
just-
Yani we
trip?
were
Maybe
together
that
hapa hivi tunashoot podcast.
Imagine, and then you leave us
Monday,
the next day.
huko tu.
What kind of friendship is that?
What
Like,
happened
guys,
was-
you
No,
tell
what
us you're going to
happened?
Dubs, we send you for
Yeah.
things.
What happened
Like, yeah, I'm
was,
traveling.
I manifested it Friday morning.
And then
Saturday morning.
You were
I
there.
went. See, that's how guys do it. Apparently, you know, Africans, we don't say when you're going on a trip.
Yeah, that's
Why?
true.
Because someone will. Like a bad vibes there.
That's-
But that's not the reason. I just woke up and I decided
you wanted to go to
You
Dubai.
just wanted to
And
go.
it's a long story, but I had a...
So ungeenda Dubai tu hapo pia bado.
Nilikuwa nafikiria hata niende Dubai lakini nikasema. But it was really nice. Like I met a lot of Kenyans.
There are actually a lot of
You
Kenyans
guys,
in Dubai. So many.
Kenyans work so hard. Like
They do.
ukisikia ati mtu ameenda kufanya kazi abroad, usifikiri tu dollar bills yo. As in yes, they do get the money,
Yeah.
but the amount of work. Like even the hotel where I was staying, there's this guy. I wake up in the morning like at 6 because I wake up early. I come back in the evening, you know, I'm running errands, 9 p.m. The guy's still cleaning rooms, yo.
What?
6
the same
to
guy.
like 9 p.m. Same guy, and he's like doing just one
Damn.
floor. He's a Pakistani guy. I found him very hardworking. You go to the mall, you find Kenyans doing. Alafu wakikuja hapa ati, hey you guys, my boyfriend from abroad has come. Unakula dozake ka biscuit, unazipinji, and you don't know how much. How hard these people work. So
That's
I have a
true.
whole newfound respect for people who work abroad.
Yeah.
Watu wanafanya kazi mazee.
Ini hukutuambia tukutume aki, mimi nimekatch.
It's the reason why I didn't say. Watu wameingia kwa DM hapa ati Kwambox bring for me cologne. I just straight up. I'm not bringing anybody anything.
Alafu nakutumia pesa less fight.
Sitaki.
Funny enough,
staki.
I've never been to
Yeah,
Dubai. I feel like
and then when you come, we'll talk.
I feel like everyone has been to Dubai
Or you
except
can use
me.
half
I need
of
you
your
haven't been to
perfume.
No, I haven't been to Dubs.
You know what? We can make a plan and go.
Please,
yeah?
let's.
Yeah.
I really want to go to
take
Dubai.
the box board,
Yeah.
I'm
Just-
planning to go to a gig there
But
because
let's
like
not go to
there's
the
a
desert.
big. Why?
I wonder why
Why?
people go to the desert. When
Why
they
don't you want to go to the desert?
As in, what's fun there?
See, then what are they called?
Like for real?
The quad bike.
So let me
You
tell
can
you.
ride a quad bike anywhere. You have
But
to go ride
not
it
in the desert. Can you
Ah,
ride
come
it
on.
in the desert
Ah,
here?
fun.
Listen, it's
Me,
so
I'm
much
going.
fun. Fast.
You can stay in
I'm,
the
going-
hotel.
I'm posting a video so you check it out. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
And then number 2, the desert drive is really cool. So they flatten the tires and then they drive in the sand dunes.
Yeah.
And like, so you're going up a sand dune and then you're just thinking the car is going to fall. It's not.
Yeah.
It's
It just
not.
li-
It's
that's
like,
so cool,
the
man.
sand is like, you
It's
have
like
to try it.
a
You have to try it.
nature
Okay.
roller coaster.
It is, but like, don't eat before you do it. Because
Did
karibu
you?
nitapikia driver. No,
Akwambia,
but
"Yalla,
I
yalla,
held myself.
toka."
I held myself. And he was
You
having
think all
fun.
Arabs say yalla?
Yeah, and they say walai.
Yeah,
Okay,
wallahi,
wallah
wallahi.
is an Arab
Yeah.
thing, definitely. But
Anywho, so I got back and that was that. How was your week?
it was very long, being a businesswoman
Yeah.
and, just living my best life.
Able to tell them
Yeah.
what your
It's
biashara
very,
is.
Yes.
it's very tasking.
How's it going?
As you all know, I own a wines and spirits.
Why are you being shy now? With
Yeah.
wines and spirits?
Speaker.
Excuse me, Tabitha Karanja, can you start? By telling- you think Tabitha
And where
Karanja
is
talks
it?
about Keroche like, I have these small breweries?
It's like
She
a
says, I have a
small thing.
goddamn
It's like a
breweries
small
that the
thing.
government is trying to shut down.
Kikuyus are very good at being modest.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Really?
it's just like a small shop I open
That
and then
time
go
is a
and see it.
supermarket.
It's used.
Yeah. So tell them, where's your
It's
where's your
Feather Estates, no, Feather Road. On your way to Nyayo Gate B, it's called Tindy's Corner. We have a shawarma stand and we have alcohol.
Fedha kuna pesa more.
Yani how? I was going to say that. Okay.
Yes.
So now that you've taken my sentence away, wait, you serve shawarmas there?
Yeah, there's a shawarma stand.
Uh-huh.
Like it's a wines and spirits. There's space for you to sit outside. It's a cute little walk-in, just a small walk-in. Wines and spirits with a place to sit outside and a shawarma stand.
Nice. So guys, go
Nice.
check it out and then let us know.
Yes,
Support.
Thank you.
Sasa. Today
Fiti.
with me, I'm serious now.
Yeah,
Today,
okay.
we see we've malizanad with the nini. Let's talk serious shit.
Okay.
This week has been hectic. For me, it was light because nilienda dubs, but
Shameless plug.
watu kwa DM. I posted something, and I was just like, you know what? I'm going to come and ask you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
What is the DM? The DM's gotta go.
It goes
you mean?
down in the DM.
It's got to go.
It
Not
goes down.
go down. The DM has to be removed, like willingly.
What do you mean?
We as
So?
we as a universe,
society.
as a society of planet Earth, let us just all agree to. When something is not like, yes, it has some benefits, but the majority is not benefits. I think
Yeah.
we should just agree and delete the DM.
But why? So now we can start
But
flirting for
it's so
comment section.
entertaining.
For who?
People don't
For
have
me?
game to flirt anywhere
Ask
else
me
other
why
than
I'm
the
saying
DM.
we should get rid
Why?
of the
Why?
DM. Because
Why,
I
Kwambox?
think the DM is a waiting space. It's like place tu umepakiwa hapo.
Reception area.
Reception area. Unaweza kuwa unafikiri mna
You're on your way
progress.
to a relationship.
But honestly, I don't think anything positive happens in the DM. Like anything that's going to bring fruition. And I'm not talking about twing, twing. I'm talking about I know where you're going. And I had to say that. Not anything that will lead to something serious. As in maybe 1%. But 99% of the DM
So
is
what
just a
you're
place
saying
to
right
make
now,
you feel good
Kwambox-
about yourself. That's it.
What you're
Nah,
saying
but-
right now, Kwambox, is Kerry has like 10 women he's talking to in the DMs right
10.
now.
10.
And none of them he has at
Are you
least
saying 10 to the power of
no,
10?
at least 10.
To the power
At
of 10.
Minimum 10 women
I'm
that
not
he's
talking
talking
to
to in
anybody.
his DMs right now.
Bring
but
your
he
phone.
has
Bring your phone. Put
he
your
actually
phone
just
here.
showed
Give
me
me
one
yours.
right now.
Yeah,
Me, I can
fine.
show you mine. Mine is like,
Wait,
there's
let me look,
nothing
let me
to
look.
hide.
Hey, you see?
There's nothing
I'm,
to hide. Look
I'm
at
the
my
only
DMs.
one who's not looking.
Look at my DMs. Look at my DMs.
You're showing us
Look
because you're in a
who's the first
relationship. You
person.
sanctified your DM before you go to this conversation.
Unaongeanga na huyo?
What?
No, but for real though, guys.
Yeah.
The DM is where people, like if I slide into someone's DM right now, like say I see someone who's cute and I'm like, you know what? Hey, what's good? Because you know that's a lingo. You don't just come here, yeah, kapow.
Yeah.
You have to be kapow.
Vile umepiga hiyo teke.
I actually, you know what I mean? I have to be like, hey, what's good? Although
Yeah.
I'm really trash. Maybe I'm trash at flirting.
Bro,
like,
me too.
If it means texting, like if it's word for word, maybe. But like texting, I'm trash squared. But like if I slide into someone's DM and I start talking, even if I say, hey, how you doing? You look cute.
Yeah.
And then they start talking to me, that means absolutely
Nothing.
Why? Because I'm not the only person.
Yeah.
There's a new welcome. Here's your tag number. Sit there. Wait for us to call you. Number 355.
But isn't that how you get to know people? Like you talk to quite a number of people before
the
you like
DMs.
before you narrow it down, and then you're like, okay, my conversation with this babe was good. Uyu, not so much. So you
does it-
continue
why
here.
in the
But
DMs?
Kuku, if it's not working out, you go back
That's
to the
why-
other one.
Umesikia? Sasa mimi niko hapo.
But sio si
Me,
mbaya.
I'm over there. I'm just like, and then you know, while you're keeping that person, like
Yeah.
when you're evaluating
Yeah.
them, aren't you going heavy on all of them? Like you're sending maybe even
Ama
it's a
is there
broadcast.
one you
Is
flirt
it a
with more
broadcast?
than the other
You
one?
send
Nah,
broadcasts.
you can't send a broadcast. A broadcast, yeah, hey. To like,
Good morning.
Ati, what are you wearing?
Sent to
smart.
30.
yeah, you send like a blast,
So
a broadcast.
me, say for
Good
example,
morning
you're
And then
talking
you
to
don't put a
Joyce.
name. Just good morning, sweetheart. Don't do that.
Good morning, beautiful.
Oh my God.
You see what I mean?
Sent to 30.
Munani trigger.
Yeah.
Munani
How do
trigger.
that?
And something happened to you in the DM.
No, because when I just started thinking about it seriously,
Yeah.
like every conversation you have with people, like now maybe like we've been talking for like say 3 days, 4 days,
Yeah.
and then you know maybe we've been talking regularly, right? So Monday to got me chat up, maybe oh you look cute, da da da.
Yeah.
Tuesday you're like hey have you woken up? Yeah, I'm at work, blah blah blah. Wednesday, Thursday things have gone cold. Why has things gone?
You're
cold?
busy on Thursday.
Wow.
It's just
You're
like a
even
normal
dropping your
day.
phone.
No,
You're
no, no.
busy on
Ebu, pick
Thursday.
your phone
Don't go
first.
through your
We want to
DMs.
go through your DMs.
You don't want us to go through your DM, so you're breaking your phone.
I was about to have a confession, but it's not the show. It's not the show.
Mtafanya nitupe simu sasa
Have you ever
bali.
done that?
I'll show you
Have you ever done that? No! What were you hiding? What were you hiding?
Not the episode.
If you can do
Not the
I'm just
We have to
very
talk about
curious.
that.
We're going to talk
I'm
about
very
it.
curious.
Na nilikuwa brand new for but anyway, story for another.
You'd rather kunradhi
We?
uivunje.
Shila alikuja bila phone.
Hata nilikuwa si hata si recently ilikuwa
Yeah,
tu-
ilikuwa kitambo
hata
sana.
sisi sema the nini time frame ndio msee aseme nilijua. Anywho, back to what I was originally asking.
Yeah.
So if you're talking to Joyce and myself, right? So you know, I say, hey, Carrie, your hair looks nice. And then
Thank
Joyce
you.
has also said the same thing. And then we start talking. Hey, so what are you up to? Da, 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 da. And then you go cold on me on Thursday, right? And I can still see you're online.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
That means
But
I'm
you
talking
see,
to Joyce
you can't
on that
put
side.
And then hold on, and then you show up on Monday, right? Hey, beautiful, what's good? I mean,
Okay, but this
But
is after
people have to
talking
hustle.
for how
Kwani
long?
you want
know what I
to be
mean?
talking to someone like all the time, 24/7.
Yeah,
This guy
after-
is ever
'cause when
texting.
me, I'm like-
When is he out going to hustle?
Because when I'm getting to know someone, where I can like
Hey,
go
lazima-
quiet for like a few
Carrie.
days.
Lazima kuwe na breaks. Like
in that
you're
break,
busy.
are you talking to other people? Boom.
Yes.
That's what I'm
People
saying.
I'm working with.
There's nothing like someone is so busy, right? If you're there, and you know, like in the DM, someone has really gone. Like, they're like, hey, maybe let's have lunch, let's do dinner, let's do
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. Oh, so tell me a bit about yourself. You've said a few things. This is like we've already had the first date,
Okay,
right? Because
okay.
we've really tumeongea. Now you're going to keep me in that DM for 4 months. We're just doing on and off, on and off. What the fuck?
But that's how you get to know somebody.
You see what I mean?
Because most of
You're
the
the
time,
people I'm talking about.
most of the times, if you're flirting on DM,
So
see
at this
at
point,
every
if
single
at this
person
point
it
you've
has
already
to amount
exchanged
to a
numbers, why are
relationship.
you still talking in the DMs?
So that you can pack me in the
It's more
WhatsApp group. It's
interesting.
like the DM. It's the DM of WhatsApp. You know, you're still going to pack me there. All I'm
WhatsApp kuna
saying is,
picha moja ya kurudi kuangalia.
unaona,
So you have to go back to profile to confirm, is she really cute? Oh, okay.
Who's
Aki,
friends
I'm
with-
tired.
People do this. I'm just being honest.
Friend-
and that's what I'm saying. That's why, Joyce, that's what I'm saying. Me, mambo ya DM, I just think like, and you know, when you're doing all this, you're not thinking about this other person. You're
Yeah.
just thinking about yourself.
Yeah.
Say you've led someone on, and basically the DM is that you're leading somebody on. The moment like I say something that you're not interested in, like, or maybe we're chatting and you're like, hey, what are you wearing? Da, da, da. Oh, let's meet for. Da, da, da. Hey, what's the plan? And then you feel, hey, that plan is boring.
Yeah.
You ghost me. You go to Joyce.
You're like,
Joyce,
what's up?
Hey.
But now then, at
and
that
then the time
point-
you've been quiet on Joyce for like 2 weeks. I mean, Nini inaendelea nayo? Unafikiri unaenda heaven?
No, but
Heaven utaonea kwa TV. Hakuna place unaenda.
But at that
Views
point, when the
sasa,
conversation
utaongea
goes
views sasa.
boring with this particular person, that's when you know that it's not going to work out with this person.
Then why are you showing up 2 weeks later?
See, because
because
huko kwingine
imechapa
kulikuwa
huko.
boring.
Ndio ninakuuliza, as in hauna hii conscience.
What do you mean? So
Hauna.
now I'm supposed to talk to just one person. I'm not dating this person.
That's true.
Yeah,
I mean,
so-
that I
so
can
I
agree.
can keep my options open.
How many
So me as a person-
conversations must we go on for me to realize you're just leading me on? Hakuna kitu inafanyika
until-
Imagine
hapa.
sometimes you
For me,
just know.
if I decide to
feel
meet
like
up
you
with
just
you,
know, yeah.
then no, it's serious.
How do you know?
I think you just know. You can see where the conversation is headed.
Do you
because
keep
the
people packing sometimes?
the
Before your
last-
relationship, of course, we gotta keep you safe.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like before, the last time I talked to someone in the DMs, like he asked for my number immediately, and we started talking on like WhatsApp. It wasn't like, oh my God, yeah, like I'm here and then I'm not, and then I'm here and then I'm not. There's just a way you can tell. The way someone in the DM is calling you. Me, I don't trust people who call me babe. I don't trust people who are telling me, oh, hi, beautiful, and I've known you for 1 week. What the hell are we doing?
Kwani their eyes,
What the
Kwani-
hell?
Kwani-
their
Kwani-
beauty
Kwani
is
is it
lost.
after a while?
So after
No,
7 weeks
you're
of getting
coming
to
on
know you,
too
I'll know you're
strong.
beautiful.
If I've known you
What you
for
talking
even
about?
2 months, if I've known you for 2 months and we're still getting to know each other, don't call me babe, don't call
So
me
unataka
sweetheart.
uitwe
Unataka
bro?
tell me.
I say.
Because you know what they try to do? You know what they try to do?
I say.
They try to love bomb you. They come on so strong the first week and then you're surprised when next week they're not talking to
That's
you.
what I'm talking
Those are love bombers.
Hapana.
Yeah.
Akina
Hapana.
Kerry,
Yeah,
hapa.
Nah,
Akina
it can't be like
Kerry,
that.
yeah.
So now,
How many hearts have you broken?
They're like, wow,
now
then
that we're talking
commenting
like
on like
this.
all your
I ain't
all
broken
your
hearts
stories.
because I've not committed to anything.
I mean, that's true.
The moment you commit to something, like the guy now,
What
the
is
guy.
commitment? What is commitment? Like, you're my girlfriend.
Like it's me and you.
Now I'm not going to talk to all these other
Yeah.
babes. Like
That's-
I've stopped.
Me, I don't care who
You
you're
cut-
talking
you cut
to.
off
I'm just
every
asking,
other babe.
why are you treating me like a disposable tissue?
You also
But
treat
hey,
it
hey,
like
hey,
a
hey,
it's not
disposable
that.
tissue.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
You also
Mungu
treat it
kubali
Kwani,
like
am I
that.
the only
point
person
yangu.
you're talking to also? You're also
Ngoja
talking to
nitoe
people?
point. Can you hold on? I say my point. So and this is usually what happens. Okay,
Okay.
you know what? Let me flip it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have a backup?
What does that mean?
Busted. You know what a backup is?
Like,
You're in a relationship or you're doing something, and then the next thing, you know, they say maybe you have an argument, and you're like, oh, you know what? I'll show you. Hey, now me.
why
I'm the
do
ones-
people do that?
Me,
That's
I'm
not
there.
nice.
Oh, hey, well, long time. Makachev, you started talking to your person, all of a sudden now I'm the high. And you know, that time me, I don't know. I'm just
Hi,
being like,
beautiful.
maybe we're taking it easy. So I'm like, okay, hey, what's up? How you doing? Do you want to link up? We've been talking about linking up. Now you're even pushing it faster. Let's link. So I'm like, hey, maybe this person has
So you
woken up.
relax.
Maybe now we have time. I'm like, okay, cool, let's do it. Because you've been leading me on, right? Then your person shows up like, oh, you know what? Actually, we have to postpone this. I have plans, right? Do you have a backup? Is there that
no.
person who you know if...
Kerry.
Why?
Why are you smiling
You
like
are
that?
just no. It's just that
Joyce,
she's checking all the
before your
douchebag needs.
What
Before
do you
your
mean?
relationship?
No, I didn't have a backup.
Get
Me-
out of
here.
Me before
Lies.
this, let me tell you.
Lies.
Before
Everybody
this,
has a backup.
Lies.
no, let me tell you.
You can't
Before
just
this
be talking to
current
one
relationship,
person.
it actually took me a very long time to even start talking to someone in like even on WhatsApp and like,
Joyce,
flirting
you don't
with
have
someone.
that person who,
No.
if like right now, you
Nope.
know, if you'll text them, they'll
Nope.
tell you something that will make you feel good about yourself.
Nope, I don't.
Anyway, I know everybody
I
knows
don't.
Joyce is lying.
I
Now,
don't.
moving
I
on.
swear to
The
God, I
way
don't.
the way you're supposed to
You can
move
check
in
my
this
WhatsApp.
Don't bring
Canairo,
God into this.
the way you're supposed
know.
to move up in
Me,
this
I don't have a
Canairo is
backup.
if I'm talking to you,
I don't.
I obviously
Your backup
know.
is shocked
No,
right
no, no.
now.
I obviously know.
Because, you know,
you're
I'm not-
that,
I'm
like,
not a
I'm not the only
tit-for-tat
person
kind
that
of
you're talking to
person,
as well.
yeah.
Everybody's talking to more than one person.
So how
That's
do you
true.
get serious if everybody is talking with everybody? Do you think now, if I have a backup and you have a backup, right? There's like 6 million people you're talking to. You think now when you've said, you've done for me like this, now all of a sudden I'll be like, now I'm going to stop talking to them just because you stopped talking to your people. You see how relationships get complicated?
Very.
Okay, so how I get into relationships because I'm feeling like we do things.
Does
very
your person have a
differently.
backup?
No.
How do you know that?
Yeah, how do you know
Are
it?
they above the age of 25? Boom. What is a backup? Someone maybe something high.
But not everyone has a backup.
Everybody.
Kwambox. Nobody.
Everybody
You
has.
don't- I
Take the
don't
shit
have.
to the bank.
I don't
Everybody
have a
has.
backup.
Even parents have backup.
Yeah. I
That
don't have
person
a
that
backup.
it just didn't work out because they were in a different city.
No,
but
let me
you still
let me
have.
tell you why I don't have a backup. This is what I was explaining. The way I get into relationships. Fine, we'll have that phase of like, where all of us were talking to different people, we're dating different people. But by the time it's come to a place where you both know you can see this going somewhere, I will sit you down and have that conversation with you. No hard feelings if you don't want to go forward with me seriously. And we keep it pushing.
So do
That's
you-
how we are
so do you
moving.
think
have
all
like
those-
old school
all those other
conversations?
people-
Yeah,
I love that.
Do you think-
I'm like,
Oh my
why?
God.
Do you
Let's
think-
not waste
Joyce.
each other's time, because even me, there are other things I could be doing, bro.
Joyce.
Shit.
But I want to be here.
Do you think all those other people that now you decided that you to cut off because you've had that conversation because you were all dating other people
Yeah.
and now you've decided to be the two of you? Do you like you actually think that the fact that he stopped talking to the other guys, the other babes, amewa cut off kabisa? They're not there as
Dun, dun,
backups.
dun.
The day, no, me let me tell you,
the plan.
Or if there's
the
someone
day
who's
you
like
fuck
going to
up,
pop
that's the
up
day
in
you know
like-
that those people were
There
not
we
gone.
go.
But you
There
see,
we
I'm
go.
not, for me, if it was me, I won't go looking for someone. Oh, my boyfriend has pissed me off. Let me text someone. I know someone who I can sleep with right now. I would.
It's
I don't
not
do
about
that.
sleeping. It's not
Or
about
like I
sleeping.
know someone who I can like
Who
flirt
can
with.
make
No.
me feel good about myself, and you know it.
Let
We're
me not
human
even lie to
beings.
you. I can say this for a fact. Before I got into this relationship, I did so much work on myself.
Oh, wow.
So that I wouldn't feel like I need to do that nonsense when
Yeah.
I'm with someone. Like I've
Yeah.
already chosen you. So if
Yeah.
we get upset now, I'm going to look for someone to make me feel better. What
Yeah.
are we doing?
What?
You know?
Yeah.
Like me, I'm very serious when it comes to
Hadi
relationships.
imetoka.
Unaona,
Yeah.
Joyce unaona ile venye uongo inatokelezea.
I'm very serious. There's no time for playing games. If you want to play games, you go play games there.
Yo.
I wish you all the best. I'll find you other playmates to play with. Go, man. Yeah.
Sawa Bruce, Hefner.
Yeah,
You Hefner,
you
sawa.
Hefner.
You'll find for us playmates.
Yeah,
No, but
playmates.
for
I'm
real
just
though,
saying it would work better if we're all straightforward with each other more often.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but people are not. Once there's the aspect of the DM, it's not like
Yeah.
you're actively looking for this person.
That's
And then,
true.
you know, it's the worst shit, guys. I don't know if you've experienced it. It's like the moment you have an argument with your person, that's that person that used to flirt with Sijui 7 years
They're
ago.
like, hey.
All of a sudden they've shown up. They're like, hey, oh my God, you've run into each other in an event.
Wow, so nice to see
Universe,
you.
what are you
I'm
trying
just
to tell
checking
me?
up on you.
Universe, what are you saying? These hints are so loud, and it's like, at that point, you know, you're upset at this person, you know. You're not necessarily wanting to, but you want them to know.
But you let this
I've
person
got
make you smile, yeah?
Okay, you know what I mean? And people really like, you know, tighten up their shit when they
Yeah.
realize like there's the opportunity
someone
of
else.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I think subconsciously you do it because you're like, oh, I'll show you. You go to a concert, you're going to hug that person. That one over there, the one that you know now, the one that makes Kerry just go like,
I
instead
want
of
you
going
to
like
see
this.
me see you. Hug this person. Yeah.
And
Is
it will
it-
make you feel weird.
That's
Is it
true.
possible? Is it possible to meet somebody and then you're flirting online and then it doesn't work out? Then your relationship becomes professional. You do biashara together.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then it's okay to talk to so many people because you're building a network. That's a good thing. So I don't know why
You're
you want to kill
networking.
I don't know if
DMs.
you felt like my
You're
my-
networking.
Yeah.
My
Okay.
hand just
Yeah.
reach
Great,
out and
great,
slap you
great.
for that
Yes, you umekubali. You
nonsense.
said yeah.
Apana. You can't. Because you know how weird it is if you move from
You know what? If you're
sexual
single,
switch
fine.
up.
No, you know what? You're single. You do what you gotta do to
Yeah.
find your person. The issue is leading someone on,
Yeah.
letting them think
Do you
that they
feel-
have a
do you
chance.
feel bad
if
for
I
leading
talk to
someone
you,
on?
Yeah.
I never lead nobody on.
Good.
Exactly, because if the only time you DM someone is at 3 a.m. in the morning, you're sending some unwanted messages. You know, text them like in the middle of the day. You're like, hi, how are you? How are you doing? You want to talk to
Kwani
them?
3 a.m.
So
kuna
it's-
nini?
Bro.
See, hapo ndio
Anything
time yangu ya
past 10,
kuamka.
trust me, anything
Ah,
past
just
10
tell
p.m.
Is a booty call.
is a booty call.
What?
Will.
Hey.
So I've been talking to people here. Kumbe, I'm just being bullied. Actually, sometimes I feel like I'm just a onesie. Like,
Yeah, and
when
you
it comes-
don't start
like
building,
when
like,
you ask me
clouds.
about anything to do with career, you know, like life things, I'm usually very on, but like relationship stuff.
You're just like, eh.
Honestly, like I've just had Joyce here saying, Atia, sit them down. I tell them, so what are we doing now? So
Yeah.
where are we moving? Me, I'm just like, we are moving. We've moved.
Because
now
you know,
where are we?
as
Where are
a-
we?
It's
Where
a
are we?
different day.
I don't know.
As a former player, I'm joking, I was never a player.
Hey,
I'm
tell
not
us.
a player. I just crush a lot.
I was a bit. I grew up, guys. I grew up, you know.
So as
Yeah.
me, I'm not
You
even
still
a
have
player.
growing
Me
up
first,
to
I'm
do.
not a player. Let's just start there. Me, Sheila,
Yeah.
I'm not a player. Right? If there's a game
Yeah.
and I'm in it,
Yeah.
it does not mean I'm a player.
What?
I could be the referee. Carrie.
In your own
Well,
game.
As a player, how you feeling?
I ain't no player, but what I'm saying
No, all I'm
and what
saying
I
is-
think
okay.
is DMs and having options
Yeah.
and talking to many people at once is a good thing because you're actually trying
your
to
options open,
yeah,
yeah.
and you're
Wait,
trying
no,
to
no, no,
find
no, no,
out
no, no,
the
no, no,
right
no.
person for you.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah. No,
that's
Listen,
okay.
that's crazy.
okay.
See, you can't say I'm going out to. I want to meet someone, right? I'm just going to throw myself out there
But
and
you have
talk
to put yourself out there.
where? From your, speak inside from the relationship. Report from inside there. Us out here, right? At now, you're talking to me, you're talking to 75 other people. So I have to rise to the top to be seen. Are you mad?
But that's how it is
No,
in
no,
life,
no.
isn't it?
That's
No,
how it is,
that's
though.
not.
Yeah,
Joyce,
even before social
really?
media, that's
is that
how it
how
was.
you get to know people, or you keep yourself, and then see me out there, and then now we start getting to know each other. But if you're throwing your net, casting out wide to any, I might get an omena, I might get a whale, I might get a shark, I might get a tilapia. Jesus of Nazareth.
But that's
I
how
don't
you
want
end
to
up-
be just, and that's
No.
how those relationships don't last.
No,
Okay.
that's how you end up being with someone just because you have someone and you're scared to be alone. Because you've got people who are in relationships, like you're not happy, you feel like you're not connecting with this person. But now the fact that Ati, you've been like, you know what, this is my person. I've been with this babe for this number of years, so I'm just going to make it work. Yeah, today was terrible, but I'm just going to make it work. But if you have options open, the moment una feel it's not working out, you go and try out somewhere
So
else.
here's the question, Carrie. You see, if you're saying, I want to go out, I want to find someone to date, must you date the whole city so that you find the one? Or must you keep yourself so that the one who you're supposed to find, you will find?
You'll never find that one person if you're not keeping your
Are you speaking
options
from
open.
experience?
But you don't have to date.
You
I
have
think
ever
I
even
get
just
what you're
kept yourself?
saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Like you don't
And-
have to date 75 people at the same time.
Thank you. You
but
don't
you can
need,
keep your options open.
Ati, you're telling me,
still.
Ati, you know what?
You get me?
How?
I'm
But you,
out here.
You
Pa,
can
pa,
date
pa,
10
pa.
people. You don't have to date
Come on.
75, for example.
You don't need to.
Jesus.
Now, how do we land at 75?
No,
though?
I'm just saying,
Just said
Carrie,
it.
you don't need to be dating and dating and dating and
Yeah.
dating for you to say, this is the one I found. No. I don't, and that for me is where the problem is.
Okay,
the
I
fact
get
that
what you
now,
mean.
okay, you are talking to 10 people, and now you're going to keep those 9 people, Nini, because you found one. Nah, you know that those could be second runners up,
Yeah.
first runners
Some
up.
people you even know
right?
immediately. After your first meeting, you're like,
Yeah, you know that
definitely
this
not seeing
person,
you again.
because you're putting yourself so open, and that's
Yeah.
what I find so crazy with
Yeah.
dating out here. That by the time you're meeting that person, and why I asked you that question of 25 and above, you know the song for Sade that says someone has already broken my heart.
Yeah.
What does that mean? It means if you meet anyone who's above 25, chances
Yeah,
are they've
someone has
dated,
already broken
they've
their
had a
heart.
first love of their life,
Yeah.
they've had, so many options, things that you can't even intercept, right? If today they start talking to their ex, there's really nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
And that's because of the experience that they now you have now like Kerry, who has dated, like any restaurant you go to, there's like 4 exes seated.
I don't have that
How
many
is-
exes,
how
At
by
any
the way.
given time,
You
there's
know what I
there's
mean?
like a few
How am I
exes
even
and
gonna-
then-
how
No,
am
I don't have
gonna be
that many
secure in this
exes, by the way,
relationship?
because I keep my options open in having conversations with people before I even decide to date you.
These
Like, I have to know
smashlets.
if you're a
That's
vibe.
fine.
These
yeah.
smashlets, do they also count as relationships?
No, they're not.
Smashlets, no.
That's not a relationship.
You see, that's
It's
what I'm saying.
just-
I don't want to be in a
they're just
restaurant
petty
and there's like
smashlets.
5 of your smashlets just looking there and just say, oh, you see that guy over there? Hey. And me, I'm there trying to do something serious with you.
Do you try and
See, but
find
life
out why he was
inakuanga
sleeping
hivyo.
with so many women? Because me, I'm usually very curious.
That's what
and
I'm
they
saying.
all have like an underlying issue. No, I'm just saying. You don't find someone just randomly sleeping. Like if someone comes and tells me, like I'm 26 and I've slept with like 100 women, I'm like, why? What is going on with you?
It's called campus.
No, it's not campus. Some of that is not campus. There's some people who
So
have
that's
like
wrong.
deep psychological problems, like deep.
So how many
Yeah.
is not a psychological problem?
Yeah.
I don't know. You'll just know.
No, like what
Like
number?
fatty.
What number
Fatty.
is?
'Cause you said
not-
100.
would show.
So
Okay,
fatty.
it depends
Fat
with
is
like
okay.
your age, and whether you've
So
been.
if someone is like fatty,
No, if okay,
Yeah, if
let
you're
me
30, how
continue.
many should
If
you
it
have?
depends with like your age and how many relationships you've been in.
Uh-huh.
If you've been in like one long relationship and then the 1 year that you were single, you slept with 100 women, you're definitely overcompensating for something,
Now,
But like
see, you're
if you've
trying to
been
get
single
over
your whole
someone.
life
And then you have
you
100.
slept with 100 girls
Yeah.
and you're like maybe in your late 20s,
yeah.
that's okay.
Hey, me.
You've never had the best way to get over someone is to get like.
You keep quiet.
But 100 women in 1 year.
You
See,
keep quiet.
unajaribu kuheal.
You keep quiet. You first, we've realized there's nothing. There's nothing going on in there. It's just like. Let me ask you, yeah. So, is asking body count a good idea?
No, it's not.
No, it's not. No.
No.
Okay.
No.
Hypothetically,
No,
I'm
it's
sure you
not.
have a figure that you've reckoned for this
No.
person, right? Hypothetically, what is a decent figure?
You know,
For
I'm-
you're a guy. Your babe should have hypothetically what? Hypothetically, because you won't ask. But if you go everywhere and they're like, yo, Stay safe. Mwah, everybody's hugging her, and like, and then she's like, oh, that's my ex.
If it's not more
That's my
than
ex.
20, I'll be okay.
20.
Yeah.
Make sure
If
you
it's
never
not
ask.
more
Just
than 20.
don't ask.
Yeah, that's why I don't ask.
Just don't ask.
Yeah, you don't ask.
20. Because
Yeah.
are you have even
I
given a bigger
I
number
also
than
don't
Gen
even
Z?
ask about previous
Let's just say
relationships.
five.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't want to know who you've dated before.
Yeah.
That's true.
Seriously?
I
And,
really
yeah,
don't
unless
know.
it's
Even
someone.
if the person is in the room
No,
there.
yeah, unless
Yeah, unless you're in the
it's
same
someone
room,
that
yeah.
that I'd get to interact with,
Yeah.
or you'd get to interact with,
Yeah.
I'd expect you to tell me
That's
So if it is a
that you
gilly,
were in a
if
relationship.
it's gilly,
Yeah, nah, I'd like to know.
okay.
Yeah, but
What,
if it-
what time do you want me to tell you? Before we meet Gilly, or right now as we met him? I'm like, oh, you see this guy? Remember that guy I was telling you?
when
about?
the,
before
when
you
the
meet him,
relationship
bro.
is still rosy, like when
Like if you tell me, oh,
when
I'm
you're in
going to
that
meet Gilly
honeymoon
today.
phase
Yeah.
where your heart can actually like
It can heal from
yeah,
hearing
it can take
such
such
things.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay. But don't wait for until we've stayed for
A year
2-3
later.
years. You've had a couple of fights, and then that's when you tell me, oh, by the way, Gilly, me and Gilly used to date,
Hey.
and I'm like, guy,
Would you date your friend's ex?
No.
Nah.
Nyinyi in Nairobi mnapenda kuna mauongo.
Nah.
In Nairobi, you think you're
No.
going to, you
But
think the
my
person you're
friends-
dating is not
my
someone's
friends,
ex?
my friends
Obviously, but I
smash
don't know them
Uh-huh.
personally.
if
Your friend Smashlet is
yeah,
okay.
yeah, that's okay if my friend is okay with it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys
Joyce,
are very weird. Actually.
What number would be decent for you to say, hypothetical, the one you put in your head, you're like, 5. Because you know the number is not 5.
It's not 5, but the fact that
Five.
I've been around a lot of guys and I've had some ridiculous amounts of numbers, like nothing surprises me these days.
So if it tells you 1,000, you're just like, okay, baby.
So
I'll
100
be
is
like,
okay.
why? 100 is actually quite normal for the guys I've been around. No, my friends, my male friends. It's very normal for them.
Hey,
But-
Kenny,
but-
I feel like you should just tell us your number.
No, I am not around Joyce.
Okay.
No.
Yes.
I'm not saying 100 is one that's okay, okay?
Yeah.
Me, I've had 150, I've had 200.
You've
I
had
swear-
150 guys?
No, I've
Wow.
had people tell me, God.
I'm like 150, 200. I'm like, Joyce. Joyce.
Hey!
Was it a business? It really shocked me. Okay. 150 is a lot,
Yeah, me, I've
though.
had guys who
And
But
you
like,
still
don't-
haven't
you don't
settled?
feel like
they still haven't
guys, you
settled,
don't
but again, they
feel
have
anything.
deep-rooted psychological
Yeah,
issues.
like if you
either
sleep with
money
100, if it's 100, it's
issues or
deep,
like
man.
You
self-esteem
sleep
issues.
with 100 people,
Yeah.
surely. Like, as in, you don't believe like you backy with people's.
There are people who don't believe in that.
Karma,
Imagine,
vibe,
yeah, there are
nini.
people who don't believe in that.
Huh?
There are people who don't believe in that.
Unapata
But
tu
I've also
tundu
met,
unaingia,
I've
alafu the
also
next
met
thing
guys
your
who
business is not working. You're wondering why.
Exactly.
Alikufunga lock.
It fell off.
Did you just do
Lock.
And then I've also met those ones who slept with 150 and now they've settled, they've dealt with their issues, you know.
They've dealt with their issues.
Yeah.
I don't know how
Me,
I
I
feel
meet
about
very interesting people, guys.
Honestly,
I think
I
I
don't
should
know.
like
I
have like a
honestly-
story time
What's your
for the
number?
kind of people I've
Don't.
met.
Me in my head,
Yeah.
the one that I work with,
Yeah.
5.
Imagine you won't
That
get
you know-
age.
do you know the
It
guy
makes
who's
me
le-
sleep at night.
Do you know the guy who slept with the most
get.
women
You think
on
Idris
earth?
has been with 5
I
babes?
think
Solomon,
they
King
slept.
Solomon.
No, not in real life. There's someone who slept with
Wait, King
20,000
Solomon
women.
was real life, eh?
No, I'm talking about modern day. Like modern
You
day.
think it's just the Bible is a story?
Yes, no. I'm talking about modern day, as in to a 1970 something.
Uh-huh.
20,000 women. I looked it up. There's like a list. Hugh Hefner is there, obviously, with like 10 or 8,000.
But Hugh Hefner, he was just sleeping with them in the bed. Surely,
Exactly.
I mean, most
No,
of the
but
time
there's
it
someone who
wasn't
slept with 20,000. And no, the number kept going up. I was like, 250, oh my God. And then I see 1,000. I'm like, oh my God. And then I see 5,000. Guys out here
But
are
also,
weird.
babes, like if you talk to langas, hey, they'll tell you
They'll tell you stories.
per day, like
I don't
20.
think, I don't think they keep count.
But per
They,
day,
they
like,
can't.
You
They
can't
give you
keep
like
count.
a ballpark.
Anyway,
Yeah.
They tell
Me-
you if every day I do 20 and I've done it for 5 years.
I mean, you
they give
count the
like
money.
Yeah.
Lakini kuna wale walipangi.
wacha nikwambie tu. Anyway, at the end of the day, tukimalize conversation, because we're about to, as you can see, I'm dressed for the hanye.
Clearly.
And it really bothers me that in this process of trying to find the love of my life, right? Because that's where I'm at. If I take advice from you, Carrie, it means I should just be out here dating everybody.
I'm giving
right?
you real
Deeping,
advice.
deeping.
Just
Deeping,
dating.
deep,
And for me,
deep,
like I
deep.
feel like emotional connections really matter.
They
so
do.
by the time I'm coming to have a sexual relationship, and my mom is watching, Mom, I'm still a virgin. So anyway, by the time I'm coming to have a sexual relation, there's an emotional connection. I don't think I've ever hooked up with anyone just from a tea. And then machos. And
That's
then
really weird, yeah?
it's
That's
never
really
happened.
weird,
There
yeah.
has to be an emotional connection. So anyone who you've ever seen me with, like, there's an emotional connection. But now in this process of looking for, like, now someone to, like, you know, really date. And remember last time I told you someone who's like screaming at the billboards, you know,
Yeah.
Kibahati
Like,
style.
that is my girlfriend.
Buying for me houses and cars. Yeah, don't forget that part. I can't date everybody to get to this person. I'm gonna keep myself. And I have a feeling I'm gonna get serious and everything before you.
me.
Yes.
100%.
Yeah, because you wouldn't even know if anything is serious. You do even know what serious is if you're just
Gilly,
like,
please
this
keep
one,
that
focus
clip.
this one.
Please.
you don't need to shoot everybody
Oh,
to
so
know.
like a year from now we'll come and revisit it. I like it. What's the date today?
Yeah.
Today is 12th
the
of March.
12th of March.
Today is the Hanye. Yeah.
It's the Hanye.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
also mumekuwa mkiweka macho huko nje. Niliambiwa ati my choice for last time. Hey, someone blasted me ati how? Manase. I was like, nah, let's just stick to Idris.
Yeah. Idris, I don't think Idris has been with 5 babes.
Hey.
It's more. So, yo.
That one I
Yeah,
can
but you know,
forgive
Idris
you.
is like a sucker for love, you know, like he loves love.
He's in love, and he has a new song out. I'm supporting it, and I said, guys,
September babies were just built for love. Sorry, I just had to throw that in there.
even May babies, my birthday is coming, and I have a feeling that by the time my birthday occurs, there's someone I have started, like, you know, just chatting.
I will actually be very excited for you when that happens.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for you.
Oh, and our last
You need-
episode,
yeah.
12 guys have been approaching me, yo.
Oh, yeah? With confidence.
There's a guy kwanza, he even made me on Thursday nilienda bar next door mazi. Nimesimama kwa bar hapo just minding my own business. Nimetembea tum quing. Nimeenda nimesema Yega. So kabla nichape hiyo shot, the guy came to me, he said another crazy line.
What did he say?
I can't even remember, but I just know I was like, nilikunywa hiyo nini kana smile. So I was like, Monikenga to me. I was like, lakini hatakuwa mrefu sana, lakini alikuwa ametry.
Yeah.
At least it wasn't like,
Yeah.
you know, the
So
kuna confidence.
my height.
Yeah, my confidence. I'll
She
try.
said those are the
I'll
most confident ones.
Yeah, your height.
Yeah.
The
They're like,
jokes, everything. Even in Dubs, there's a guy who came to Katiami, a Kenyan guy. No, a Ugandan guy. Guys, he was the height of my
He
knees.
brought himself.
I even took a nini with him.
No.
Yo, the guy even told me how he's going to get me a work permit. Nini.
To UG.
The guy who, no, to
To Dubai. Is it?
No, like how?
No, like a work permit in.
So you're talking
You know
to
what,
me like
let's
this.
just
Yeah,
finish
thank
this.
you.
Yeah, if you know you're the kind of person who doesn't like the word fuck,
Don't watch this.
shit, motherfucker. Okay, they've gone by now.
Just get the fuck out of here.
They've gone. This ain't the podcast for you.
Surprised.
But also, I think we need to shout out people. We've reached 4,000 subscribers
Oh, yeah.
in a really short time. So
Yay!
yeah, thanks
Thank you,
guys.
guys.
And also to the people who are watching, and also just there are people who are approaching me and saying they are rooting for me.
We are all
so
rooting for you.
Thank you.
Yes,
and
we
if
are.
you see someone out there, mwenye misleki, send them my way.
Preferably
Not in
all.
the DM.
Lakini wakuje mmoja
Not in
mmoja
the DM.
because
Yeah, well,
she can't have
Can't do
options.
75.
Yeah, I can't. If you have babes, if you're just planning to waste your life, just go into Karen's DM.
Yeah, I'll waste their time.
All right. Are you
Okay,
guys
I
ready
think
for the
that's
Hanye?
it. Yes.
I'm not dressed yet.
Neither am I.
Oh,
For real,
yeah,
so
yeah,
this is
sure.
not the outfit.
Yeah. Oh.
This is not the outfit.
This is just how you wear on like
Actually,
a regular Saturday.
I honestly don't know what I'm going to wear. But I was thinking to dress like this, but then I was like, I could meet the love of my life today.
So they need to know
And-
exactly who
yeah.
you are.
No.
In
as
your-
am
in-
I, these are my shorts for like chilling in the crib. They look nice, yeah? Okay, cool. And they must know how we usually chill in
You know, they show your legs. You know.
With Tim's.
Evie
Like
too,
you-
yeah. We're just like this. These are usually chilling in the crib with my Tims on, yo. With my
Okay.
Tims.
What size are your teams?
They're the non-sharing size.
Look like a size 10.
that.
What?
The non-sharing
that.
Like no one can be
size.
like, oh, let me come borrow your shoes.
Nobody borrows my
Oh
shoes.
my God. That's a
Nobody. You know why? Because God made sure that my foot size is that one. There's rarely any people who are size
If I put my
42.
leg next to yours right now, it's going to look ridiculous.
Yeah, I can give you these shoes to where you can put both your feet in. And on that note,
I know, I'm serious.
You utatumia flower pot.
Ati?
The shoe.
Hiyo ni timu yangu nasema flower pot.
No, this is,
I
this
know,
is
the shoe.
That's it.
You look like a giant next to me. Next to, my shoe.
And we are done.